I'm a real estate agent here in Frisco with the Paulette Green Group at Ebby Holiday Realtors. I just love to feature small businesses and people in the community who just really love to give back and are really what make downtown Frisco so special. And I'm here at one of the most special places, I personally think, in the Frisco downtown area, which is Sacred Space with Leah Knippel, who is the owner, proprietor, homeowner, egg getter, yes. all of the above. And I just want to talk to Leah a little bit today about the yoga studio and then how she and her husband Paul have pivoted during COVID to kind of expand the yoga studio's purpose in the community to become an Airbnb. So thank you so much for your time today, Leah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so tell us a little bit, how did you get started with yoga and putting this sacred space here in Frisco?
Well, about 7 years ago, we bought this property, which is right in the middle of downtown historical rail district of Frisco. And we just loved the property. It's a half acre. Our home is also on this property, but it had this special little space, and it was being used as a home gym for the previous owners. But I had this vision. I was at the time finishing up my yoga teacher training, and I just really wanted to open a very special yoga space that kind of had my heart at the center of it. In my background, I did a lot of social work and worked with trauma victims. I worked with human trafficking victims, and I really wanted to create a sacred space where people could come and heal and be nurtured. And I wanted us to practice the kind of yoga, meditation, breathing techniques, the things that helped me overcome going through that trauma with those people as I helped them in Thailand is where I lived. And all these practices that I learned through yoga just helped me so much. So I had a passion to share that with my community. So
perfect. And when I moved to Frisco 5 years now or so, I love yoga. I've been doing yoga really my whole adult life. And of course, you want to find a local yoga studio. And so I just started doing a little bit of research, and Sacred Space just kept popping up. And I remember the very first class when I walked into the doors of Sacred Space, I went, wow, this place really is special. Mm-hmm. And I've really enjoyed your yoga classes over the years. And I know that this is a special place too for a lot of people who do teacher training and workshops and all of that. So tell me a little bit about how the yoga community also uses this space outside of the classes that you have taught.
Yeah. Well, over the last 7 years, we've hosted yoga teacher trainings. Purple Lotus did their trainings here regularly. We also hosted 2 to 3 times a year a trauma-informed yoga training, and that brought people from all over. We would fill this place with 25, 30 people who wanted to learn trauma-informed yoga practices, and that would be a weekend training. We've just done a lot of one-off workshops, things like that, and that's something we're still doing.
Right.
Since COVID, we've changed some of our business plan, but we are hosting those kind of events still.
Perfect. So let's talk a little bit, like so many people during COVID and so many small businesses, you had to do what everyone calls the pivot. So tell me a little bit about what you and Paul decided to do to pivot with this space and expand it to be something that people were really looking for in the community and outside of the community as well.
Yeah, well, we did close our doors to regular classes in March of 2020 when everything kind of shut down.
Right.
We just wanted to be on the up and up with keeping everyone safe in our community. We especially had a lot of like cancer survivors and things like that in my classes, so we wanted to be extra careful not to make anyone sick. So we shut down, and then we just sort of sat with it. I really had to sit with what do we need to do and what do we need to become. And I noticed that a lot of people in our area especially were looking for places to stay. Like Airbnbs have gone up 153%.
Really?
In our area, in this downtown area in the last year.
Wait, say that again, 153%.
Yeah, demand for these in our area has gone up 153%. And
wow.
I really think part of it is because so many people are moving to Frisco and they need to come and stay and look for a place to live, and they don't want to just stay in a hotel. Like that's so sterile and just kind of boring. They want to feel Frisco. They want to get a feel for the community, and especially our special little downtown Frisco area is just, it's got a vibe, you know, and we really wanted to share that. And especially this space, we are at the highest topography in Frisco right here.
Wow.
You used to be able to see to Lake Lewisville before all the buildings. So we get such good air here, the wind blows, and you just, it's a good feeling. So we wanted to share it. And I honestly have a real heart for hosting people. Hospitality is kind of my thing. And so I've always kind of dreamed about having a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And, my daughter likes to bake, so she's baking baked goods for them. And we have chickens on site, so we give them fresh eggs from our free roaming chickens. And we just wanted to create an experience, I guess, for everybody.
Well, and that's what your yoga studio really was too. It just feels different, and it is more than just classes. It is a reflection of who you are as a person and a reflection of this community. And I know what you say is so true. We have, as a real estate agent, I know that people hear, oh, there's people coming from California and from New York, and they are needing to come in and spend some time looking, especially because the real estate market is so hot right now. So even for real estate agents, we're always looking for really good places to recommend for our clients when they come in house hunting. And then of course, a lot of times the time between you purchase a house and sell your own and move in, you need a bit of a transitional place. So I think that this can tick a lot of boxes for a lot of people right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we're enjoying it. I mean, since we've been open, we've met families, and it's fun. I mean, it's fun to meet people. It's fun to help them, to answer their questions, to say, hey, this is what we like here in Frisco. It's very personal, and that's what I like about it. I really am a one-on-one kind of personal business owner, and I want to meet people where they are, and I want to help create a space that nurtures them and their needs at the moment, and that's what this is. And so we are kind of a double business right now. We are still hosting those kind of yoga events, workshops, teacher trainings, but when we're not hosting those, it's open on Airbnb for anybody to reserve.
And you've been really, really busy since you opened, right? What is your vacancy rate been?
Right now, I mean, we've been 98% full
Wow.
since we opened, but it's been just a month or so. So we're encouraged. We're like, okay, I guess we did the right thing here.
So then how can people find you? Is it just on the Airbnb site?
Yes, we're on Airbnb, and it's called Sacred Space Bungalow and Yoga Studio. So if you look us up there, we also have a Facebook page that we've kind of pivoted. It's Sacred Space Bungalow and Yoga Studio is the name on the Facebook page. So visit us on Facebook or on Airbnb. And our website is sacredspacefrisco.com. It has yet to be changed.
Right.
That's my next thing of business to do, is to change it to reflect better what we're doing, since we're not hosting ongoing classes anymore. So
perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, Leah. I know that I personally have really enjoyed this space, and I'm so glad that you're opening it up to the community at large. So thank you for hosting us in Sacred Space Bungalow and Yoga Studio.
Yes. Thank you so much. I enjoyed talking to you, and I will enjoy hosting you if you'd like to come visit us. So
thank you, everyone.